Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to give you my thoughts on the 1999 film The End of the Affair, starring, of course, Ray Fiennes, along with Julianne Moore and Stephen Rea. Uh, this one is one of the only Julianne Moore movies I had not seen. I've talked a lot about her in various videos over the last handful of years. To me, just one of the best to ever come out of the industry, in my opinion. Just her acting ability, her versatility. And I really admire her outside of her career too. Um, and she was really just pitch perfect in this movie. The whole movie was pretty terrific all around, I gotta say. Um, it's set in the backdrop of the years following World War II, so that kind of gives you an idea of what's the tone in the world we're seeing the characters in. Um, you have Ray Fiennes, who is a writer. He and Julianne Moore's character Sarah have a history. Um, of course, she ends up being with his friend years later, and the friend suspects Julianne Moore of having an affair. Thus, the detective's hired, and so it kind of brings up old feelings and some flashbacks of them together and stuff like that, where we explore more of what that dynamic was. And it sounds like it's just a romance film. It's purely just built around the next kiss scene, or it's leaning towards erotic thriller, so it's about the sex scene. No, there was a bit more depth to it than even I was expecting, honestly. Not just with the setting and the point in time it takes place, but it was much more thematic along with that too, in terms of the characters' motivations, as well as there's topics of religion that come up, God and such, and how those perspectives have been affected by the events around them, as well as I don't want to spoil it, but they're passed together. Some really nice dialogue between Ray Fiennes and Julianne Moore, delivered so well. Ray Fiennes, by the way, does a really good job himself. Um, Much more than just the Voldemort he was years later. He's acted for a long time. Even Stephen Rea, who doesn't really get as much concentration from his perspective, you do develop a bit of sympathy for him too. Um, and it was just, excuse me, shot nicely. The score of it I thought was really good. It stood out to me without even thinking about it. That's one of the things I think should have gotten an award, along with Moore, especially, and Fiennes. Um, but yeah, I don't see this film talked about very much, and I liked it quite a bit. Um, Moore has a massive filmography. I'd say this would definitely be in the top five, top 10 of hers for me. If I had to rate it, it'd be an A minus. So thank you guys a lot about this one. If you've seen it, follow me on TikTok, of course, Twitter, Instagram. Later.